Last episode, the party parted ways with Alfred and Julieanne. They went back through the cave system. They ran into Pukk, who passed them the key to be able to unlock the door at the other side. You guys were able to successfully navigate through the cave system, open the door, and you are getting ready to walk into the Dalmont Bog, and that is where we will pick up this session.
Super. Who has the key?
Braca had opened the door, so Braca was leading the way.
Braca, can you unlock the door, please?
Mm-hmm. Braca will, the one door that he actually can unlock, will very proudly unlock the door and open the door.
You're doing like a Walmart usher, like thanking people for coming, like letting people like show that I have the door open.
Yeah, there you go.
Welcome to the bog.
No.
Okay. Wait, are we supposed to leave the key?
Yeah, I'm keeping.
Okay. We'll just leave the door unlocked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Puck said to. He didn't say anything about the key. He just said leave the door unlocked.
Yeah, that is true. So, I guess we pull out the map and see if we can kind of figure out what direction. Do we need to read this map or something? Who wants to read a map? Who has high map reading?
What would that be under?
Probably survive.
Whatever the DM says. I trust him.
I do have a +3 to survival.
Yeah, I think survival probably works best for reading maps.
Go ahead, you have one more than I do.
I mean, we can all do it. We don't have to. Right? Or
yeah. Okay. You guys can all do it.
That was a natural one.
Oh my god, do not jinx me like that, because I got one too.
16.
Alright,
Okay.
June's gonna be a problem.
Can't read maps for shit.
Braca got it.
Neither can. I don't know why Katie thought she could try. I don't.
So Braca feels like he's standing with the Three Stooges.
Wow.
No.
No, we're still smart enough to where we're not going to say anything. We're just standing there
Just waiting for.
And does Braca say anything?
Katie's just doing this motion where she's like,
What does Katie, or not Katie, does Braca have a pretty good idea, like, where to head from here?
Based on the direction of where Alfred said he felt it, because he kind of stood and looked at the map and you guys discussed it for a little bit and he showed you the line. You kind of, as you come out, you guys remember that the main road was not too far away from where this cave exit is. So you're just on the other side of the main road into the bog.
Okay.
So
Braca would probably stand there for like a minute or two, like without saying anything like meaningful. And then he'll finally just say, I think I got it. I'm pretty sure. Does Braca remember the like kind of haze he saw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How far out like does the haze kind of go?
So the haze isn't immediately upon you.
Right.
When you leave the cave. As you begin to walk into the bog and into what looks like this very like corrupted area, the bubble almost moves with you and it begins to kind of a 10-foot diameter around where you are is what you can see. So like if you were to walk 10 feet to the left of Braca, you would be able to see Braca right at the edge of your vision, but you wouldn't be able to see what he can see on the other side of him, type of thing.
Okay.
So it's for each individual person.
How high up is this haze?
It goes up about 10 to 15 feet. It does go up into the trees. It's almost, it feels very unnatural.
Okay.
Braca, what do you think we should do according to the map? Just curious.
Well, I'm pretty confident we need to head in this direction. Just gonna.
That's what I thought too.
But there's one complication. When I was here last, there's this strange haze that appears whenever you traverse the bog. Like a bubble of sorts that distorts your vision out to a certain range.
Okay.
I was going to ask you, Katie, if I could climb on your shoulders while we walk, and I'll lead us. Don't know what you two want to do. Because we have to stay close together if we want to, be able to retain vision of each other. So I don't know if you're comfortable or if you're comfortable with it climbing atop his shoulders or you letting her on your shoulders. Only a temporary thing, just so we can traverse the bog.
I understand. I did have one idea before we headed into the bog. It looks as though it doesn't cover all the trees of the bog. This haze. If you would allow me a little bit of time, what if I were to fly out above the trees to see if I see any areas of decay or anything like we've seen before, and then return and we can enter in? If I were to see anything, I don't know if I would see anything, how far away it might be.
How much time do you... I don't know how this haze works, if it's magical or... Well, I'm assuming it's magical in some way, so...
Sure.
I mean, give me a time parameter, and if you're not back, I mean,
I could fly an hour out and an hour back.
sure. We'll wait here and...
Maybe wait inside the cave we just came out of to be secure. And then I'll return, and if I see something, then we know kind of where to go.
Right. Just, I mean, it's probably going to be very disorienting flying through the haze, so just be careful.
I'll fly high above it. I just want to see the treetop. If I start seeing trees that are decaying or a dead area, then I'll kind of know where we are. If not, then I'll return and we'll just walk.
It'll certainly help us traverse, so
Okay.
Go for it.
Now, I can take someone with me if someone want to be an extra set of eyes, but that is up to the party.
Take someone with you how?
He just grabs you as he's flying.
Well, you can climb on my back, and then Agar turns into a giant vulture.
Okay, well, perhaps, I mean, would you feel comfortable doing it? And would you be okay staying here with me with the map and everything?
I'm fine staying. I don't think it's best for me to go, to be perfectly honest.
Who would you prefer to go with you?
Oh, he's
He's
already
a
in vulture
vulture.
form.
Well,
Yeah.
you can still
I mean,
point.
Well,
I would look at Braca and
yeah, the smallest. Okay.
Yeah,
June would.
the smallest.
Yeah. June would offer to go. She can.
if you do, he would then lean. He can understand what you're saying. He just can't
Mhm.
speak.
Right.
Yeah.
So he would lower his wing, and you could climb up onto his back. He's a large
Creature.
So.
Yeah. Okay. She has a way of keeping herself safe, even though. So, if she were to fall.
Gotcha.
So, since you're going to be gone for like 2 hours then, right?
Mhm.
Could Baraka sit down and make another one of those light vials?
Mhm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll just make one more.
Okay.
As gently as he can, Agar takes off. Assuming you're somewhere around his like head, shoulder area.
Yes.
With the birds of the shoulders still.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's bird. Okay. So he takes off and he wants to get probably about not really high, maybe like 50 feet.
Okay.
And just start basically flying in the direction that
That Alfred pointed in.
that Reggie just
That
Okay.
Braca did,
yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. And so he goes.
Yeah, June's gonna be just trying to see if she can see anything also.
So both of
Alright.
you, we're going to say you're gone for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
So we'll make 3 sets of checks
Okay.
for
Okay.
perception check. So that'll be basically on the way there, then there, and on the way back type of
Yep.
thing. Flying, obviously, as far as you can, so about an hour and then an hour back, correct?
Right.
Okay. So go ahead and make a perception check for on your way there.
It's a dirty 20.
It is a 4.
Okay.
She can't see.
Just take a nap.
June doesn't see much. It's hard to see through the fog and that mist that Braca had mentioned.
You do see like treetops every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That's what I'm looking for. Just okay.
Agard, you begin to divert course and go in a slightly different direction than where it was pointed,
Okay.
because you do see what looks like you notice what looks like a break in the mist, and what looks like possibly a clearing of some sort. And it's very strange because as you kind of glance off to the I'm gonna say to the east of where you're flying, you can see, and it's a rather large circle. It's probably about, I'd say, 100 yards long by 100 yards wide. It's a very big diameter of a circle.
Seeing this, not knowing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
Like I say, seeing that and not knowing if she saw it or not, he's going to kind of, I don't know what noise a vulture makes. He's got to make some sort of
Some type of squawk.
Yeah. And look back at her to get her attention, and then really kind of dip, as he's flying, so where she can see this clearing area.
I would say June's able to make it out once he kind of points it out and starts to fly that direction. So go ahead and make another check now that you guys are kind of flying basically over.
Okay, I rolled the same thing again.
19 this time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you both are able to make out what looks like a odd-shaped shack in the middle of the clearing.
Mm-hmm.
You do feel like as you begin to get make an insight check real quick as the vulture. Have Agard make one.
Yeah, so that would be nope. It's an 8.
Okay, so you don't necessarily go skirt around it. You fly towards it, and then kind of you get within 20 to 30 feet of the actual hut and kind of circle around.
Yeah,
and you're able to see. Well, Agard doesn't necessarily see this. He found the hut and was kind of circling around.
Mm-hmm.
June, you notice that on the edges of this clearing, there are what appear to be hobgoblins kind of approaching the hut and coming through the trees. You're high enough that they don't necessarily notice you immediately. You're able to kind of loop around. They just assume it's another bird. They don't notice June on your back.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
And vultures are kind of common here, so yeah, nope. Cocked. Nope. So they don't. I rolled for them in a couple different groups, and they don't notice you.
Okay.
They had pretty low perception. You are able to then come back towards the group. Go ahead and make your third and final check here.
That would
7.
be a natural 1.
Okay.
7.
I fly into the mountain.
Not with me on your back. So.
Sorry.
On your way back, you don't notice anything of merit to point out.
Yep.
And you are able to make it back successfully to the group.
Okay.
Okay. June climbs up off his back. She's tell her grip was really tight.
Yeah, he pulled out a few feathers.
Oh my god.
Trying not to fall, but
So, yeah, and Agard changes back and knocks on the door.
yeah.
Well,
It's us.
It's open.
Did not want to startle you. We have returned.
What did you see?
Well, however far out, I would tell him the apparent distance in the direction.
You're pretty sure it'd take you about an hour and a half to 2 hours to walk to make it to that point.
We found a large clearing with a... That's with the hut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With a hut and several hobgoblins approaching the hut.
Just approaching it? What were they doing?
From what we could tell, just approaching. Did not see, unless you saw something that I did not.
No, they were just it looked like they were about to enter the hut, but nothing else. No one else there besides the hobgoblins.
Did Braca use the camper's respite? Is that what you guys are in, or?
No, just like in the... like.
Oh, okay.
air.
You stayed just kind of in that
Yeah.
entryway. So before Agard got back with June, the goblins did end up passing past you, and they went off into the bog. And Pukk had let you know that they were going to scour the bog, and you saw as they started to enter in, they had, like I said, a couple hundred goblins at this point, and they all kind of spread out, and they were in a line of about 50, and then they had about 4 to 5 rows deep walking through the bog just to kind of try to stay connected and
Right.
begin traversing it. So
Okay.
That would be helpful.
And I'll relay that to you too.
What should we follow after the goblins? Their numbers would be helpful.
Well, the numbers will also attract a lot of attention.
That is true. And then this hut that the hobgoblins were
How-
approaching.
Big was the hut? Did it look like a...
Yeah, did we see
Did it look familiar?
It
like
was
the
a
one
good
before?
size. It was a little bit bigger than the one before. It had more space, but it was run down and dilapidated.
Well,
That.
that's cause for suspicion enough. There's just hobgoblins approaching a hut. I mean, perhaps talking to some sort of leader or someone of higher rank, perhaps.
Quite possibly.
Well, we're already under the assumption that the hags are in the bog, correct? That could perhaps be one of them, or multiple. If there's that big of a gathering, it wouldn't surprise me one bit to see that there's a hag there. So, that being said, if we do go over there, we need to tread incredibly cautiously.
I agree.
Oh, before I forget, Brock is gonna hand you the same vial that they have. It's
Oh, the for light.
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So, this is what Alex is thinking for Agard and the group. I want to talk to DM about it.
Go ahead.
Could I, since that vulture is large, I mean, it can carry. I feel like it could carry.
Swoop a hobgoblin or something.
Well, no, I feel like it could carry Braca and June, and then also, like in its talons, carry Katie.
Well, what's its strength?
You ask me stupid questions like that.
I don't know about
Their vultures are real strong. I don't know. Just to make up time. Strength's of 15. It's a large beast, so.
I'd say you could definitely get June and Braca, but
Yeah.
Katie would be kind of pushing the
Okay.
capacity
That's
limit.
All right.
I'm a heavy girl.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So. Okay.
Did you notice anything with the haze or fog?
There is no around the hut in a how much area?
100 yard by 100 yard diameter circle.
That one. There is no haze.
That makes me think it's the source of it then, since none's there. So
So did we notice any trees around then, or was it barren? Was it maybe has a stone?
There are some trees around there.
Okay.
are the trees in the bog like dead already, or
Are they like willow, like
Like
swampy trees?
The ones that are there in like outside of the mist, no. They look alive and well.
but the ones that are in the mist? Or...
But the ones that are outside of the mist are where it looks like it begins to kill a lot of the trees.
Krakatoa.
So in the mist alive, outside of the mist, they're dead and everything. Right, okay, well.
Yeah.
And 100 yard by 100 yard circle around it. Yeah,
Yes.
there's a hat. Probably there's a good chance that there's a crystal there, so.
Well, but there are trees and there's no sign of decay.
Oh, I thought you said that they were dead. Like,
Well, remember
Outside the
those
fog.
crystals were when you found that hut, the original one,
shit, you're right. you're
right? It was
Sorry.
siphoning the life from the trees around and bringing it into where the hags could.
Okay.
That
So
could
manipulate
it's
it.
siphoning the.
that could perhaps be the reason why there's no fog, because it's siphoning the fog too. Maybe. Since, I mean, fog is, pretty sure natural.
So should we try to get the goblins? How long since they passed?
It's been about an hour since they passed
So,
through. They were about half an hour behind you.
Right,
and
I
with,
got you.
So-
and with their numbers, they're probably covering a lot of ground. And there's a good chance they could find it. Like, if, I mean,
Well,
they're-
how different are the directions? Like we were told them to go this way. How far off course is that?
oh, yeah, that's true.
It was
Off the beat.
they wouldn't go directly to it,
Right.
but they would pass close to it. It would just depend how their perception was and if one of them stumbled upon.
There's no way I could see them from the air. So I say we go to the hut. on foot. Looks like we'll have to travel.
Yeah. I don't really... Because you didn't see anything else. Just,
No, we didn't see anything.
just the hut.
What?
Yeah.
Should we go?
I mean, I don't know. I don't
Yes.
think we have any
Why
other
not?
options.
I'm here
so-
too.
Well, we're talking to everybody.
Yeah, why not?
He's the only one making contact. You're looking at your phone. Why am I going to be looking at you? Lord.
Katie has a phone.
Right?
No, but
God.
Jess does.
Sorry.
Did I already ask if you saw their numbers? The hobgoblins?
You saw a couple, but you're pretty sure there's more than that.
There are a few groups.
Yeah.
So, does it?
Well,
So
I got a dirty 20.
you
on
would
that
have
one.
seen them coming out of the trees, though. I rolled for the groups
Oh.
as they came out.
Oh.
So what you saw were probably, I'd say, anywhere between 15 to 20
Okay.
that you took note of.
So we should assume there are a great number there.
Ibron's gonna be in this bog too.
Oh no.
Possibly.
So
I did not see a little kitty cat.
Could have been in the hut.
I'm sorry. Let me address everybody.
Oh
Does
my
everyone want to go?
God.
Katie,
Yeah.
would you like to go?
We're good. We can go.
June, would you like to go?
yes.
We have consent from the entire party to proceed.
So
Consent is important.
you guys press
I don't know
on.
what you say about.
You guys press on into the mist and the fog. You guys get about half an hour into your walk, and everybody go ahead and make a perception check.
natural 20.
Oh, a
Natural 20.
dirty 22.
That's cocked.
17.
Okay.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm paying attention this
Someone
time.
misread it in 11.
So all four of you, all of a sudden, as Braca goes to tell Katie to stop, Katie just stops instinctually, and the four of you kind of freeze in place for a minute. And as you listen, you can hear what sounds like just out of sight. It sounds like there's some skittering around you.
Where's Agard in his
Now-
rat shape?
I wanna make sure that I have these numbers correct. So, Agard, what is your AC now with the new items?
Oh my god.
The AC with my new items is a 47.
Well,
So,
sounds
two.
right.
37. All right, sorry. Oh my god.
17.
Wow.
I fake lied, then I lied.
Is your dex still 17?
Oh my gosh. Can you pull my character sheet, you
No.
loser?
No.
I don't want to do that.
17.
And then your max HP.
61.
Okay. So that one way
Which
up.
is now back to max because we had a long rest.
Braca, what is your AC?
13.
Okay, didn't change. Dex still 14.
Mm-hmm.
And hit points.
36.
Charlie Shix.
Mm-hmm.
Katie.
20.
Really?
13.
13 for you. I was like, that's a big jump. Like, dang. Dex is still 16. And your max hit points?
50.
50. That went up. June, what is your AC?
17.
Your Dex?
20.
And your max HP.
48.
Dang.
And with that, why don't we have everybody go ahead and roll for initiative?
Don't forget my rapier, please.
Yep, you have advantage.
Okay.
It's an 11.
You said initiative?
Yes.
I'm like, I just roll. I
I'll
don't know what I was
continue
rolling
whenever you're
for.
done.
Fuck.
That's a 16 for Agard. It brings me so much joy. It does.
I know. I hate it.
I know you do.
What did Katie get?
21.
Nice.
Oh.
22.
Oh.
Damn.
Katie was going to get to go
That was
first.
the first time I've rolled high for initiative.
She has a
Dude,
plus
just-
5 for
Ow.
initiative
Oh my God.
and advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, because you're...
she
No,
has
'cause
that
Every time I
sword.
hear-
No,
Rapier.
I have
It's
a
a
rapier
rapier.
of warning.
Huh?
It's rapier.
It's a rapier of warning.
Right.
You guys have heard the skittering sounds along the edges of the mist. And June, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Hide.
There you go. Sneak attack.
You are in a bog, so there are like a lot of down trees and things as you guys move through. So there are places for June to be able to get in and hide if she would like.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
She
Make
would
a
like
stealth
to.
check.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing's come out. We just hear the chittering.
Yes.
Or not
well,
chittering.
it's more
scattering.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yep, skittering.
Scat.
Hey,
We're level 5, right?
cocked. Everything is cocked. Good lord. All right.
Yes.
Stealth. Oh, please.
Alex is like, I did level up correctly, right?
Yeah.
Don't-
16 plus 11. I think I'm
Oh,
Okay.
good.
27, so you're good.
What?
You're hidden.
Yep.
Katie, as you're standing there and you look over at June, she just disappears.
Katie really believes she has that magical power at this point. She's like,
Yeah.
where did she go?
Mm-mm.
Is there anything else you want to do? on
No,
your
no,
turn?
no. Right
Okay.
now, I'm just hiding. Figure out my next move.
I will hold an action.
Okay. Okay.
What the
Do it to
was
it.
that?
She's so excited she remembered to hold an
Oh
action.
my gosh.
If something comes near me, not on me or at me,
Mm-hmm.
near me.
I know, I felt it. I heard it too.
I'm holding action too.
What
like an
action are you
enemy.
holding?
Sorry, if an enemy comes near me or anybody,
Right. Any hostile
any
force.
hostile to me or my party,
Right.
I will use my chromatic great axe
Okay.
Nice.
on it.
So great.
You guys are all within about 10-15 feet of each other, correct?
I mean, we're
That's
pretty
what I was
tight.
told.
Pretty tight. Although I don't know, June disappeared. I can't see her.
June vanished
She,
into the
she
ether.
has magical
No,
powers
that
at
is-
this point.
She's
That
not
is a good
fine.
point, but I didn't roll on. I would have had to roll again if I rolled June. But as you guys kind of prep and get ready, Katie, this is going to trigger your held action.
Son of a bitch. I mean, yes.
A spider, and we're gonna see what you do because you might prevent this. A spider leaps from the mist and is headed straight for Braca on your shoulders.
I just hear more venom. That's all I hear.
Yeah. That's a good point.
18.
18 hits.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
Roll damage.
Settle down.
Get him.
Simmer down.
Sit down now.
Shit. That's just 7 points
7 total. Okay.
of slashing.
Okay.
What?
You're putting inflections on some words tonight, and it's really funny. Slashing. You are full Katie tonight.
You know
I
what? I
love
got
it.
so
I love it.
stupid. Like when I went out in the hall, and my kids, whenever my son was like hiding and making me laugh
Mhm.
hysterically, I don't know. I'm slap happy now.
I love it.
I don't know.
I love
what's
it.
going on.
So Braca.
These fights get me pumped, man.
That actually. Oh no, it will.
So much.
15 to hit. So
Shield.
okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'll give it to you.
Yes, use the
It's a
axe.
reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was cold enough to
Wait a minute.
cast shield.
The axe wouldn't prevent it from. It wouldn't interrupt its action.
So I gave with that axe a +2. Braca's AC is a 13. So if it's 15, it means it beats it. So +2 to his AC based on you hitting it with the axe. Because it would divert it slightly.
I see what you're saying.
But
I understand
15,
now.
yeah. means it beats it. So
So
he
you're
is
fine.
able to bite down on Braca.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh.
Daddy. Okay.
Long legs. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Good one.
Okay.
And you have to make a Constitution saving throw. Over 11, you're good.
Okay. Well, 11.
11?
Oh,
Okay.
meets it.
So, let's see, your failed save or half as much. So it's successful. Ooh. Oh, I rolled low. You take 2 points of poison damage. I rolled a 1 and a 4 for 2d8. So as the giant spider leaps from the mist, is slightly diverted by Katie's axe and is able to just catch a piece of you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say take like 2 points, or heal yourself 2 points, because it would have, its bite, even though it hit, it wasn't
Didn't
where it
connect
was
it
aiming. Yeah, so it just kind of scraped you rather than a deep bite.
Okay.
And then Agard, you are up.
No.
The giant spider lands basically just behind Katie. So I would say he is within range of your attacks.
And I see it.
Yep, you
How
see
far
it.
away is it?
It's probably about 5-10 feet from you. Because you guys were all within a 15-foot radius, so even if you're not, you would just have to move 5 feet to get within 5 feet of it.
Are there any trees near me?
There are.
Then why ask the question?
Shut up.
Because he didn't realize it wasn't helpful until after he asked.
I didn't realize that. No, my question wasn't helpful.
Well, we always.
So
have
that spider is on the ground currently.
Currently, yes.
Okay, I am going to.
Squish it.
Yeah. Fuck it. Agard is going
Don't fuck it.
to turn into a giant spider. Let's get on. He is going to, Katie, I don't know if you're looking, he will immediately run at the giant spider in front of you. Feral as all hell.
It's behind you, but
I got you.
Oldie but goodie, gonna use primal savagery on it
okay.
and beat the fuck out of it.
Roll your attack with advantage, because Katie is on the other side of it, so you would be able to get to.
And I'm up on its
flank.
rump.
Well, when I do,
don't
well, we've
slap
talked
me.
about it. When I do flanking, as long as you guys are like,
Hold on. Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear.
as long as two of you are within 5 feet of the
I
same
gotcha.
enemy, it doesn't matter if you're in a straight line or
Okay.
near it, just because you've got numbers.
We said primal savagery with both hands, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one.
I think what we said was you don't add like the strength modifier to the second one.
Like 2-weapon fighting.
Right. So that's a. I don't know why I did that, but that's a 15. I did not mean to roll on the D&D Beyond. But that first one's a 15.
That's fine.
And the second one is a 19.
With advantage for both of them?
Oh, no, sorry. So the first attack is a 19.
Okay.
The next attack is a 16.
Okay. Both hit.
Both hit, so both will be 2d10. So dirty. That is a 12 for the first, and an 18 for the second.
So 30 points of damage?
Yes.
Reggie, he was talking to you.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a small
And it's
spider.
acid damage. I don't know if that makes any difference.
That's fine.
But his claw just basically, the first time it hits, he makes a deep gash.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one goes through and his hand kind of gets into the body of the spider, but like one movement just basically rips the spider's whole back end like off, and guts and stuff
Okay.
just fly out everywhere.
And you see it fizzling.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you see as
All the smoke comes
Agard,
off of it.
his hands transform, and he just absolutely cuts into the spider and ends up ripping it in half. And as it kind of sinks into the bog, is that the end of your turn?
I mean, he wants to turn around really quick and see if he can perceive any others like approaching or around at all.
Before you turn around, make a perception check.
25.
Okay. You don't turn around because you can hear the skittering from in front of you.
Yeah.
Before another one bursts through the wall of the mist and attacks you. So it's actually, the spider won't burst through, a web will. So
Okay.
you can hear that movement, and then all of a sudden you see this web fly through. I will give you, I'm going to give you a dex save against the
The web.
hit rather than against your AC.
Okay, so just roll a dex save.
Yep, just straight dex save. That's going to be your quote-unquote AC.
Okay. That is a 16.
I got a 20.
Shit.
So the web does hit you.
Mm-hmm.
You are restrained.
So sticky.
Oh my god.
Webs are sticky. Weird.
So Braca, Katie doesn't see this because it's all taking place behind her so quickly, but you're able to glance from her shoulder over, and you see as Agard rips this spider in half, all of a sudden this web shoots out from the mist, and he's all of a sudden constrained or restricted and falls down along the ground.
Okay.
Braca, you are up.
Oh.
What?
It's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just asking.
Hmm?
Never mind. I'm not prepared. Go ahead.
So
Sorry.
Braca, you're up.
Mhm.
You don't see any spiders,
Right.
but you did see the direction that it came from.
Brock would like to firebolt the web around Igor.
So you wanna hit basically firebolt almost next to Agard just to catch the web on fire.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, natural 20.
Okay. With that, do you want to explain how you hit next to it and how the web dissipates? Okay.
It's not
So you firebolt next to Agard, and you can see it starts to catch some of the web on fire slowly, and then it just spreads, like they say, like wildfire, and just and all of a sudden, Agard, you're no longer restrained. The webbing's gone. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Rocket?
Don't, because no one's hurt besides me.
Not at the moment.
Of course. Okay, that's it.
Now you are still prone.
Oh, yeah, I
because
know.
it did.
I know you're about to fuck
Drop
me
you
up.
over,
Let's get
but-
on with it.
Oh,
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, right now he saw Braca cast Firebolt, so he saw a bright light. So he's going in that direction. The spider bursts through the mist again, but this time he's on the ground. And instead of attacking Braca, he goes after Katie, who is holding Braca because he doesn't know where the light came from. I don't. Ooh,
No.
it's a 13.
Shield.
Shield. 9th level shield.
Right. Mark that off on your sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
Actually,
Are you going to use your...
I have a reaction.
You do have a reaction.
It is Gift of the Metallic Dragon, Protective Wings.
Oh.
Okay.
And it gives me +3 to my AC.
Yeah, you could have used that to save Braca, but you know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fuck, I could have. God damn it. It's...
Hey, remember when you said that she's the one you can trust? Suck on that.
But you didn't. You got 2. It's fine. You're good. You're fine. You're fine.
So, yeah, you're able to do that, and as it goes to...
It's just gonna
Get a bag of dicks, Bravo.
Fuck, man.
I'm so sorry. I forgot about it.
as it goes to bite down on you, you kind of maneuver out of the way, and it misses, and it resets, and it's now
And it hits
facing...
Braca.
It's now facing Katie, and in front of Katie. June, you are up.
Okay. How far away am I?
I'd say you're about 10 feet from where you hid behind the stump.
I thought that was me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she
Behind the
did.
step.
And then...
All right.
What?
Do you want me to say it? And then Pukk moved, and she can be seen.
Oh my god.
Wait, Puck's there? Wait, what?
Get it? Because he has a stump?
Thank you. I was not there.
Oh
I'm
no.
there now.
Yep.
Oh,
Got
God. Oh my god, that's so bad.
You're welcome.
All right.
Oh,
Oh my god.
calm down, Corona.
Okay, so she
Wow.
is gonna be behind
sorry.
the stump still, but she's gonna cast Blade Ward as one of her cantrips just to
Nice.
make her little sigil
Uh-huh.
in the air, and she is going to she's gonna stay where she's at because she can't do anything else right now. She doesn't want to move and get into the action
Right.
just yet. But that's what she's doing.
Oh my god.
Okay. And what does Blade Ward do for you again?
It actually gives me resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
For until the next end of the next turn.
So you guys just see like this brief flash of like arcane light by like a stump, but you have no idea what caused it. And Katie, you're up.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
exactly.
that's what we would think, right? Because we're in a bog
And you've never seen it
trying
before.
to find the hag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Katie, you are up. There is a spider directly in front of you.
Oh, I'm just gonna hit it with my axe again.
Go for it.
No, I won't. That's a 7.
Is there advantage because someone's near it?
No, because it's in front, not behind.
Even though,
At
is
this
she
point.
near it? Hiding?
She is, but it doesn't know that it's a threat. It doesn't feel threatened. It doesn't know somebody's there.
Did we say something about the axe being 2-weapon though? Like 2...
What I said was you could swing through with it and then almost like swing the pommel through for an offhand attack, and it was like I think 1d4 bludgeoning if you hit with that.
I think you have 2 attacks right now.
Oh yeah, I do. You're right.
Yeah, so you can swing twice with the actual axe. But
Jesus Christ. That's 5. I'm done.
so Katie is scared of spiders.
She really is.
So it's more of like swinging at it to get away from her than swinging trying to hit it this time.
That's awesome.
Get away!
And Agard, you're up.
So dumb.
Wow, I have to follow that.
Oh god. Yeah.
Okay, so
I
can you
mean,
kind of reset, like, what's...
So one spider from outside the fog shot a web and hit you. The spider that tried to attack Katie came from a different direction from where the web came from. So you roll an insight real quick. Let's see if you...
No, I refuse.
Okay. So you're not... You're,
On principle.
you're pretty sure that's the spider that hit you with the web. On the other side of Katie. You saw it come through the mist as you were pushing yourself up to stand up. And then you watched as Katie flailed her great obsidian axe at it, just trying to... Essentially, it looks like she's trying to shoo it away. Like, no, no, no. And then would you like to
I'm
stand up, I'm
disappointed in
assuming?
myself. You
Yes,
can't
I would like to
Okay.
use half of my movement to stand up.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I was already counting. You only have 15 feet to move, but yeah.
So how can I get... What spider's closer to me?
You're able to... Well, you only know of the one. So you would be able to get next to Katie and get around to where you can hit one.
Okay. I am going to stand up,
Okay.
reach
Half
into
your
my...
movement.
Reach into my... I already told you that.
I was just making sure you remembered.
No, as long as you know. Thank you. DM stands for Dick Master.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
with love.
Whose dick is he mastering? Because 2 of us don't have one.
I mean, he's the one learning Gaelic.
Oh
So, that's
Why
right.
are you guys bringing me in your banter battle? Like, wait a minute.
I mean, you're gonna
Wait
get some,
a
you're gonna
minute.
get- it's right here. We're gonna get some strays. Sorry.
No.
Okay, I am going to. Okay, I don't. Believe it or not, I don't want to hurt Katie. Damn it. Never mind. Agard stands up using half his movement. Don't shut up. Reaches into his little pooch. That's what he calls his pouch.
Oh my god.
Pulls out a sumac leaf. Walks confidently up to the spider, rubbing his hands together, forming a large flaming scimitar in his hand with flame blade,
Okay.
and then hits it.
Hit him.
Hit him. Oh, that is a 21.
Yes.
Okay. 3d6. Actually, let's do just 3. That is 14
So
fire damage.
roll an insight.
It's a 13.
You heard it.
Yeah?
Hmm?
Okay.
He's hurt.
And then I just want to kind of hold the flaming scimitar out in front of me.
Okay.
Just kind of towards it.
Sounds good.
And that's it for Haggard.
All right. Seeing this, a second spider emerges from the mist. This spider is closer to where Agard started last turn.
Okay.
So he comes around and seeing what has taken place, the only person to his knowledge that has killed and ripped apart a spider would be Agard.
Right.
So he's going to move in on Agard and take a bite attack.
Okay.
There's two of them. So advantage.
Yeah, okay.
22. Had the math right.
Okay.
You take 5 points of piercing damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha.
DC's 11.
Let me check out the damage first. What was the damage again?
5. 5 points of piercing.
Okay. And then Constitution saving throw. Exit my character. That is an 18 plus 5.
So you take half of 12, so you take 6 points of
Okay.
poison damage.
Great. Love it. Fuck the spider. Okay.
And that is the end of that spider's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the end of his turn. I was thinking maybe he would run and try to do shadow tactics, but I don't think he's smart enough to do that. So, Braca, you are up.
Is Agard hurting at all? How much are you down?
Down 11.
And there are 2 spiders, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
On either side of me.
Okay. I'm going to cast Poison Spray. One of them haven't been hurt yet, right?
The one that just attacked me, right?
Yes, the one that just attacked Agard has not been hurt yet.
Is it within 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay, I'll cast a Poison Spray on it. It's a DC 16 con save.
No.
Okay. 2d12.
I would need a +9 to pass, so I'm assuming no. Yeah, no.
21 poison.
Okay.
Let me see if this says before or after.
You hear as that hits, it makes like this shrieking, like hiss sound towards you.
Okay. I was gonna add more damage on top of it.
Go for it.
It's just +5. +5 more damage.
+5 more damage.
With alchemical solvent. Or savant, I mean.
Savant.
Sav.
So it should be 26 total.
26 total damage.
Mhm.
Got it.
I'm then going to cast Healing Word on Agard. I'm just gonna leap to your shoulder real quick and jab you in the neck with morphine and leap back to Katie's.
Oh, thank you.
7.
Oh, very nice. Thank you. I feel 7 better.
There you go. That's all I'm gonna do.
You see above me, it goes.
There you go.
The spider in front of Katie will lash out at Agard,
Oh,
who rolled a 3 and a 4, so I don't think a 9 hits Agard.
I mean, I
So he tries to bite,
consider it, but no.
but he doesn't quite get there.
No.
And June, you are up.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
The crossbow that I have on my back
Mhm.
is all folded up.
Yep.
Means I have to unfold it and get it ready. It's not going to cost me an action.
Nope.
Okay, great.
Wow.
That's my-
Some people might make you, but I don't. I would say, if anything, it's more of a bonus action to take a weapon out.
Right.
I don't think it's a full action, but
Well, that's not what she's saying, though.
No, it's not just it's not just behind my back to where I have to take it out. It's actually folded up, so the stock's folded into the barrel I have to.
I'm still gonna say that's like a
open
that's
it
still a
out, get it
bonus
out.
action. Yeah, because it's
Bonus.
part of the weapon, and you,
Okay.
if you've used this for a while, you've become a master at figuring out how to quickly
She's
take
a-
care of it.
She's a
Yeah.
tinkerer, so.
Quickly open it up. Yeah.
I forgot to say, I have a feat that ignores resistances to poison. So I don't know if
Oh, he took full
okay.
damage. Yeah,
I didn't know.
I didn't even have
I
them.
do have 2 feet. I have an extra one too.
Nope, he doesn't have any resistances, anyways.
We all have 2 feet.
Now you know.
Okay, so how far am I from either spider?
You're probably about 5 feet from one spider and about 15 from the other, but
Dang.
Agard is on closer to you from the furthest one. The other one has come basically in between where the stump is that you hid and where Katie is, because you're about 10 feet away behind the stump, so it has jumped in front now.
And which one's hurting more?
You can't really tell.
Can't tell. Okay.
You wouldn't be able to shoot the one 5 feet, though, right?
No.
It'd be disadvantaged.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
No, I'd have to get up
Yeah.
up close.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
But Agard is tall enough that you would be able to shoot around him or between his legs.
oh yeah.
Yeah, the
No,
other spider.
I could make that work. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, let's talk about it.
She can make it work. Okay. So June's behind the stump, and she quickly presses the 2 green gems that are on her purple gloves, on the right wrist of her
Okay.
purple gloves. And nobody else can see them because she's willed them to be invisible, but 2 mage hands come
Mhm.
out so that she can stay hidden behind the stump.
Okay.
And just kind of pop her eyes up a little bit so that she doesn't have to stand fully, so she can still see where she needs to be.
Right.
The mage hands are doing the work, so they
Okay.
are getting out the crossbow from her back.
So I would say because you're activating the mage hands, that would be the action,
Yep.
and then the bonus action would be unfurling the crossbow.
The crossbow.
So yeah, I would say
Okay.
you could do that real
Yep.
quick, and that would have you ready for next round.
Yeah,
To
she's
shoot.
just getting ready for the next round.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And
Okay.
everybody else just sees this crossbow float up in the air.
And it's just right above the stump so that
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah, it's not
hovering and
obvious,
they
it's
can,
just-
yeah, absolutely. It's just right up there.
Brock is just like, I don't know what's in the mist that I'm breathing in.
Hmm.
And Katie, you're up.
Alrighty.
Just seeing floating crossbows and lights appear around the swamp. I don't know
Yep.
what's going on.
The one's still in front of me, though, right? And it's right. It's directly in front of
Yep,
me.
directly in front of you.
Is anybody on the other side
Not that you can see.
or on the side of it? No one's in front of me, right? They're all
Not
kind
that you
of-
can see.
yeah, perfect. Well, maybe perfect. I'm just gonna do my breath weapon.
Go for it.
Con save.
Go ahead, roll your damage.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a 1.
Oh wow! So it's double
Yes.
damage. I agree.
I
I'm glad you agree with yourself.
It's 5 points of cold damage.
Okay, the spider that is in front of you drops.
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Freezes to death.
Yeah.
What it
Bitch.
does.
June, you are on the other side of that stump.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe it's what was it? What save was it?
A con save.
Con save.
You have to beat
Advantage, though,
13.
'cause she's-
I feel
How
like it
would
would
get to
be.
her? No.
I feel like it would be advantage though. Yeah.
What if she's behind a stump?
Well, it still would go over and come down. Like it still would drop.
Oh
It's
my
not
gosh.
behind a
Slow
solid
falls.
tree.
Mm-mm.
No. So
8.
but you have
Was that advantage?
rogues have a
the-
trait, correct?
Hmm?
At level 5, don't you get like evasion or something?
So
like that?
That-
no,
that's only
what
for
I
dex
have is
saves.
an uncanny
only dex saves?
dodge as a reaction.
Okay.
I think that's only
When
for
an
dex
attack-
saves, too.
An attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. Would that be considered?
Mhm.
Because I can use my reaction to have that damage against me.
Okay. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So you would just take 2 points.
Okay.
2 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
Heard a little happening nose.
Yeah.
So
Frozen.
Sorry.
You singed some of my hair, but that's alright.
I apologize.
Kind of stands in.
Or-
It's cold.
Or cold
Really
snaps some of your hair.
Yeah.
Here's
And
some
then
icicles.
She didn't
Some
hear me.
Dead.
snowflakes. I didn't because you weren't in the mic like
Yeah.
you should be.
I know. That wasn't
You
funny.
know.
What I said is she often doesn't consider her teammates and hurts them. So.
Yeah, exactly. All the time, actually. It's my
Emotionally.
thing. It's my
And her-
shtick.
Emotional damage.
I was going to say, in her defense, June did hide,
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Sure did.
and nobody knew where she went.
Mm-hmm.
Brockus is hallucinating, man.
Agard.
Tag Team June.
Agard, you are up, and there's one spider left standing behind you.
Okay. Agard is going to, with his flaming scimitar in hand, take a whack at it.
Swing away.
Let's play a game of whack fuck. Can we go mic off?
Chill out.
Let's see. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
It's a little filthy.
Does the spider yell fuck?
Yeah. Whack
There.
fuck.
You hear, oh shit.
And that is a 15. Fire damage.
That spider dies as well.
Yeah.
So now the 3 spiders that had come out have now all began to sink into the bog. The first one's completely gone. The other 2 are going fast.
Can Agard reach down and grab one and pull it up? Braca, do you need one of these? Because I know last time you...
Well, one, the venom, yes.
Okay, and he throws it towards...
Brock will
Brock.
fall off Katie's shoulder, probably getting hit by a spider.
Well, no, not at you. Just throw it
In
like
the
down
direction,
at the feet. So before it got stuck.
How deep is the bog?
So as Katie and Braca turn around, Agard throws a dead spider at Katie's feet for Braca to harvest the venom.
Yeah.
And yeah, it
Bend
does.
down.
I was gonna
The
give
bog, I'd say it's probably like 6 inches to a foot as far as where it starts to. Well, as long as you're like walking or moving, like it's like a slow. You don't just
Yeah,
drop straight
right,
into
yeah.
it. It's slow. It's almost like quicksand.
Are you hurt?
No. Well, I'm hurt by like 7.
Okay. Let's see.
Where
Hold on.
is June? I'm seeing things in the mist.
Are we out of turn?
Mhm.
We're out of turn order.
Yep, we'll drop turn order.
Okay. Yeah. So June calls her mage hands back and gets her crossbow back and stands up behind the stump. I'm here. Great job
Brock,
killing those
can you do
spiders.
No.
How did you do that? Did you?
Do what? I just hid behind the stump so I could try to get some sneak shots in, but you guys did all the work.
I love it. I like it.
What?
You get some
disappeared.
sneak shots in.
Yeah.
I like it.
Snicky snag.
Yeah, I'm snake.
know I'm not.
Your crossbow was floating.
Yes.
Is your crossbow enchanted?
Oh, no. Oh. You guys couldn't see. Sorry. I forget that part. I have these gloves. See my purple gloves? They're imbued with magic, so that when I press on these green gems here on my right wrist,
Oh.
2 hands come out, and sometimes they can be seen, or they can be invisible, and they can do what I tell them to with my mind. So that's probably what you guys
Oh.
saw.
Oh.
Braca, why can't you do that?
I tend to stray away from magic such as that, or just magic in general, unless
Yeah,
it's
that-
an item.
That seems unnatural.
Much
A
so.
little hag-like, if you will. No.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh no!
Right? Agard perks
You
up.
said it!
Katie didn't say that.
The-
Katie didn't say it. That was
flaming-
us.
the flaming. So you just see this like killer look on Agard's face and the flames.
Agard is going to cast Healing Spirit. So anyone within, what is it? You call forth a natural spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube you can see within range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fey. Feeling as though I have the choice of what it looks like.
Alfred.
I'm going to make it look like Alfred.
No.
Just a small version of Alfred
Small-
pops up.
Yeah. So anyone who is injured needs to get within 5 feet of it, and
Can I just get within 5 feet to
you'll
hug
be
it?
healed
Here I
for 6.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say a
I only
small
needed 2.
small
Thank
version
you.
of Alfred pops up and you just hear, "Hi guys."
Yep.
Could I extract the venom on the stump so I don't have to sink down in the bog?
I mean, sure, Brock, but I'm not really a tool you can use.
Wow.
That was a pretty good pod. You
That was
guys,
a pretty good
That
pod.
was actually. That was better than Pukk was earlier.
Oh.
Hey.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow. Anti-inspiration.
It took him. Oh,
Inspiration.
Give it. It's,
You get disadvantage on any roll I
oh
choose.
my
Kidding.
gosh.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Rocker could. I mean, you can drag the spider over there.
Or Agard can pick it up for you.
yeah, I'll ask.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think.
Or how
it'd be-
about you use your magic hands?
I don't know, I
Looks
think-
at Agard, rolls his eyes.
all I can see is like Bracco with one leg over his shoulder, like dragging the spider towards his.
I think you're just jealous,
Oh,
Agard.
maybe.
Don't be jealous.
And then Agard unfortunately begins looking of the things he could do with 2 ethereal hands.
Wow.
I need you to calm down.
You are the last person to tell someone to calm down, Jessica Marie.
Oh my god. I can't.
I mean, I could plant so many more
Stand it
crops with 2
here.
extra hands.
Absolutely.
Weirdo.
Do you know how many
Anyway.
sumac leaves I could pick?
No shit. I've only got like 4 more too. I need to looking for more sumac leaves.
Oh my god.
So, Brockett, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Never.
Not bad.
As long as it's higher than 10.
19.
Good deal. Roll a d4.
It's double that, so.
1.
You get 1 dose.
I'll
Times
take
8.
it. Like 1 vial? Or?
1 dose.
Times
Okay.
19.
I will take it.
So you can just get a tiny little bit.
Plus a gallon more.
You know.
Exactly.
Is there a venom
Yes.
refueling
You,
station?
you get a
anywhere?
tiny little bit of venom plus a gallon of air.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. You know what? We don't know what that could be. A venomous gas.
Oh,
There you go.
you're not on this end of the
Good.
table. It is.
Oh.
Wow.
So,
Speak for yourself.
the party.
I thought he was.
I definitely was.
The
Like,
party.
for
We got to change these
his
chairs.
butt.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
The party has wandered into the bog now.
We're pretty deep in the bog.
You guys ran into 3 giant spiders as you were making your way towards the clearing.
Did the spiders look familiar? Like, have we come across the same species of spiders before, or was it Daddy Longlegs?
Make
Said it
a
earlier.
history check.
Who?
17.
All of us?
Just Katie for right now because she brought it up. These spiders do look similar to the ones that you fought the first time you fought the hag.
Guys,
Oh.
these look like similar. The spiders that we fought before. June, you weren't there. I'm sorry,
You
but
fought these before?
they look very similar to the ones that we fought before. So I think we're really close.
All right.
So, what would you guys like to do? Continuing on through the bog.
I mean,
Yeah.
So,
what else
okay.
Are
gonna
we
keep
just going to walk up to the doorstep of this place, or?
I mean, I believe that when we get close, I might be able to help a little bit.
So for the record, I'm going to assume you guys are walking and talking at this point, kind of.
I think we're being hushed tones.
Probably
though,
like-
I mean.
Yes, being
Yeah.
quiet, not, So what are we going to do, guys?
Where the fuck's that hag?
No, you guys are very hushed
I
tone.
mean, Katie might be.
No shit.
Kidding.
Everybody roll a stealth check. No, you guys are fine.
Okay.
Oh,
June's like, I've got this.
Better than me. Oh, I have a +3 to stealth. I'm not terrible.
So go ahead, have your conversation you guys were having. You said you thought when you got close, Agard was helpful.
I mean,
It could be.
I can change it to something small to try to get a lay of the land before we,
Oh, that makes sense.
see what's happening with it. It has been now a couple hours since we saw the hobgoblins approach the hut. So
And June can disappear, so I think
Well-
that's going to come in handy.
I absolutely can hide
yeah, it will be
very well.
handy.
This could be the place they're I guess regrouping, since they kind of lost the fight against.
I almost feel as though if we can get a good read, maybe attack them
In a weakened state.
very strong with great force. Maybe we can make quick work of this.
Yeah, if the hag's there, it's going to be more complicated. But even still, if we can just get the jump on them, it would be beneficial.
How big was the hut, by the way?
It was like a Victorian style thing.
Same
right?
thing. So this is the same thing.
It's a very similar style. It's a little bit larger than the previous hut that you guys had come
It's
across.
a tiny home.
But this it's not 2-story, it's one story, but it does,
Gotcha.
it's larger than the previous one.
And you said it just looks like more ran down.
Real hut-like.
Yeah. Does the hut have like chicken legs or something?
Hut, hut. I don't know where that came from. I don't.
You do, it's from The Witcher.
I do. I do know where that came from.
Okay, well, I will trust you to. Whatever you have planned out.
I will do what I can to help.
But I do agree. If they are in a weakened state, we just attack them with everything we have. Okay, so
So let's continue on to the.
Push on through the bog.
So as you continue on and you get close, Agard, with your passive perception, you are the first to hear what sounds like howls and war cries and the clanking of weapons and shields.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's it doesn't sound like somebody's coming at you, but it sounds like there is some type of altercation going on.
Can we do, besides the perception I've got, can we do like a perception check?
Yeah,
to see if
you
we
can absolutely take a perception
Is
check.
there like
to see if
fighting
you can-
going on, or just sparring or something?
all of us are just Agard.
That's a natural 20.
All of you can.
Okay.
12 could be better.
13. 9.
I got a crit.
It doesn't sound like this is sparring or practicing. This sounds like whoever's fighting or going at each other, you can hear what sounds like weapons and swords meeting flesh, meeting shields, hitting armor. Like you can hear just kind of the gamut of what would be.
Okay. How far away does it sound?
It is within, I would say, 20 yards of you.
Okay.
So 30 to 60 feet.
Okay, so I'm going to point out those who didn't hear it. I'm going to point it out, so hopefully now they can.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like fighting ahead. Perhaps Pukk and his goblins got here before we did. I'm going to fly ahead really quickly. I don't think it's very far ahead of us to get a quick look, and then come right back. I shouldn't be gone more than a few minutes. And then Agard's going to take a couple of steps, and then he'll turn into a raven.
Okay.
And just fly, until he gets to where is ahead.
Yep. It's not too far ahead of you. Go ahead and make a perception check as you crow.
13, 28, 21.
As you kind of fly up over where the mist is and you're able to make it to where you can see the area, it looks like the hobgoblins are headed towards a certain area of that clearing, and you can see what looks like goblins kind of pushing through the trees and fighting and then getting pushed back, and you can see that there's kind of an ebb and flow to this battle.
Okay.
There are a lot of hobgoblins and a lot of goblins, and they are on one edge. They're not all around the clearing or away from the clearing, but they're preoccupied on the other side of the clearing.
Okay.
You think if you continue the direction that you're going, you would be able to maneuver your way to get to an area of the clearing where there would be no resistance between you and getting to the hut.
Okay. So I will get that, and nothing's happening at the hut right now?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
You don't see anything?
Turn right around, double speed back to everybody.
You would note that there are some spiders along with the hobgoblins, ones
Sure.
that you just killed, fighting the goblins.
Gotcha. Get back to everybody. Describe everything that happened. Describe the area we can go where it looks like we'll at least be able to breach into this open area without being maybe seen right away. So that's what's happening right now. I think we should
go now then.
I think we should go now. I feel two things. One, and I talk about the spiders and all this up there. Do we immediately go to help our goblin friends? Or do we try to get up to that hut first?
What do their numbers look like?
There were
lots of both.
Well, you know that there were
100 or something.
So there were a couple hundred. There were 2 to 250 that went into the mist, the goblins. At this point, you're not sure how many are there or how many are left, but you did see probably a couple hundred or 100 or so hobgoblins, but they are pushing into the tree line and then back and then into the tree line and then back. So from what you saw, roughly 100. And they were getting pushed back, and then nobody is holding ground, but nobody's necessarily losing it either.
Right. Yeah. So we could help turn the tide for them. But again, I'm concerned with what might be inside the hut.
Well, I mean, this is a long shot. This is if the crystal's here, which I'm pretty sure. I have a strong feeling it is.
Yeah.
I could call Peliphione and tell her and call for reinforcements.
Yes.
And then we go investigate the hut while they assist the goblins.
That is great. Immediately, Agard will pull out the stone, trace the sigil. Peliphione, we have found.
We have found fucker.
Hold on.
Peliphione, we have found
evidence of a crystal.
Yeah, there you go. Evidence of a crystal. There are. No, not there are. Delete. Many hobgoblin and spiders protecting 7 lines?
No, you have another 5 after this.
Oh, okay.
12.
12. That's not a word.
I'm using my hands. I can't do math with them.
Hold
on. Need reinforcements immediately. Whatever you can send as soon as possible.
Good.
Send.
She didn't get the last send, but
No, I pressed send on those stones.
There you go.
you
And I BCC'd everybody.
There you go.
you do immediately get an answer back.
Yeah.
It's coming from the stone, so everybody can hear it.
We're sorry, but telephony is not available right now.
I mean, hell, just an Alfred.
Yeah.
Honestly.
that breath that
Yeah.
woman thing he's got. Maybe Chortle will come escape and save us.
There you go.
You get no response.
You said I got an immediate response.
I rolled a percentile.
Oh.
That seems kind of cheating. to me.
Daddy.
Wow.
I mean,
No.
Oh, that's bad.
straight zeros. Like
You
across
guys,
the
you
board.
guys see me kind of hold the thing as you hear. Doo-doo-doo. We're sorry, but
Zero,
this number
like
has been
000?
0, 0, 0.
That's 100.
I understand.
What?
Okay. We're on our own
Okay.
for now.
Where were they headed?
The Fey Wild.
The Fey. Yeah. They're out of service at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They're in Canada. All right, you didn't pay for international.
Reception in the Fey Wild sucks.
There you go. That's okay.
Wi-Fi is good, but okay. So I say we go now. We hit them with everything we have.
Yeah. So we're agreeing to help the goblins then?
I think we should help the goblins. I have an idea about the hut.
What is that? I'm assuming we're saying this while we're running there.
Yeah, as we're heading toward, I'm leading them towards where we can get in without people.
Yep.
Where it was, at least. I don't know if it's like that.
Yeah, you're
later.
not quite at the clearing yet, but you're headed there having this discussion.
Do you remember what I did in the cavern to get rid of so many hobgoblin at once?
Summon spiders, right?
I can
Oh.
manipulate the earth.
Oh, the tremor earthquake thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna get to the clearing.
Mm-hmm.
From the edge of the clearing to the hut, how much distance is there?
About 150 feet.
Okay. I need to close a little distance. And then the fighting is on the other side of that, right?
Yep.
So we're looking at another
the direction that
300
you're
feet to
in.
the fighting.
The direction that you're in right now, where you would, it's actually the hut will block the vision of anybody that's fighting on that side. So, no
Yeah.
hobgoblins would see you, no spiders would see you the way that you're approaching.
This is going to draw a lot of attention.
So in between us and the hut, there's no fighting. It's
Yeah.
on the other
Nope,
side.
they're on the other side of the hut. The hut is blocking their view of you and your view of it.
Does it? Is it just like a still like back and forth, like no clear, like nobody has like an upper hand right now?
We don't
can't
know
tell.
this time. Yeah, we're
It's on the other side, so
I mean, it's gonna take a long time to get there, and the hut's in the middle. So I mean,
do we investigate the hut or do we try to take the hut out?
if we try and take the hut out, some of the hobgoblins might split off and come over here, and then give the goblins. Let's do that. Try and take the hut out.
Agard runs 30 feet towards the hut.
So as you breach the tree line and
Yeah.
you're running towards the hut, we will end this session as the party has successfully navigated their way through the mists to where the hut is located and put themselves in a position to where the hut is in between where the hobgoblins and goblins are fighting and the sight line to where they're approaching. And you guys feel you have a pretty good approach to where you're not going to be seen or intercepted by anybody in between you and the hut. Thank you, friends and fellow adventurers, for tagging along with our party as they attempt to save the lands of Manassas from strange and unusual forces. As always, we appreciate all the love and support we have received along the way, and we really sincerely hope that our show entertains and makes your day better. As we look ahead, we need to ask ourselves a few questions. What awaits our heroes at the hag's hut? Is Ibron beyond saving? Will Ibron or the hags even be there when the party arrives? And lastly, who is June, and why has she so suddenly stumbled upon the party? Come back next week for the 53rd campaign episode to see if we can get some answers to these questions. We hope you all have a great week, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Agard is able to direct in the correct heading where the clearing would be. Well, I didn't want to say direct in the right direction. That was...
No, I'm
as soon as I said it, I was like,
Lead in the
damn
right
it.
direction.
Like, I backed myself into a
just
corner with that one.
redo it.
Agard,
Start
can you
over.
direct direction good? I know that Katie can think good sometimes. She think a lot.
I do
She's
have
got
thoughts.
No. She doesn't think, she
Thanks.
speaks in her head.
That's right, speaks in her head.
Oh no!
I have thinking head.
Oh no!
So, the party
is
is...
a jinx with more than one person.
I'm
My
sorry,
gosh.
DM. Can you please continue?
The party is able to navigate through the fog. Okay. We've all been there and done that.
Hey,
Newbie,
sorry.
calm down over there.
She's excited.
Like, not like aiming at Agard.
What is
Just-
this, like your first campaign episode?
Yeah,
like, come
right.
on.
Ever.
This would be her fourth.
Campaign recording session. Bring it.